They've done an autopsy, Donna. I mean, there's no denying they found in his system.
But Terry, they don't know how it got there. They don't know why he was down at the river or who put his clothes like that. They are just guessing.
They've reached this verdict because it's based on the evidence. I mean, this is not the first time they've had a case like this.
Oh, I'm sorry. What is the matter with you? Why are you so keen to believe something so absurd? You tell her, Nick. You tell her and you remind her about the man that she is talking about. She's talking about a man who loved life, Terry. He loved his kids and he loved me.
I can vouch for that.
He was also a man under a lot of stress. I mean, he was worried about his job, about making ends meet. And then there is this missing insurance money. I mean, who knows what kind of mess he was in if he needs that cash?
I don't believe you. Now you're just making it up. You see, once you start doing that, Terry, things will spread around and people will believe it. So you have to shut up. And you have to remember the man that you are talking about. Look at me. Rangi was not that depressed. He wasn't that stressed.
Wasn't he?
What are you saying, Nick?
I don't know. I mean, the last couple of times I saw him, he was pretty low.
Yeah, we all get like that, Nick. You do.
We don't all end up drugged to our eyeballs in the bottom of the river. I'm sorry, Donna. You are going to have to accept
In
this.
a pig's eye, I will.
Where are you going?
Out.
I never thought the day would come. Not at Shorty Street, anyway.
When will you be up and running?
Within a fortnight. It's mad at the moment. Builders, gear coming in, all that. And how about you? You manage your snooze?
No, not really, but that doesn't matter. I'll sleep tonight.
Or maybe we could finish a bottle and just bundle you into bed.
Dinner first. So, clinic to hospital, it must be mad.
Yeah. The staff cafe is also stores and an open plan office. The woman from the district health board is also doing staff interviews there.
Who is it?
She's a nurse or an ex-nurse. Brownhill?
Brownlee?
Yeah, that's the one.
Judy Brownlee. I've worked with her.
I didn't get on.
Worked damn hard to make sure we did.
A bit of a cow.
No, she's brilliant with patients.
Hard on staff.
Never, ever cross her.
Scary.
Yeah, she doesn't tolerate fools.
I better watch out then.
Well, what are these interviews about anyway? I mean, if Judy is going to pass judgment on my staffing decisions, I should be there.
Not really sure.
No, I need to be there. I need to bring her up to speed.
I'm sure there's no need to go rushing about.
No, you don't know Judy. I'll give her a call and sound her out about a schedule.
Suicide? I can't believe that.
Yeah, neither can Donna. She's refusing to. But the evidence is stacking up.
But why? I mean, I know he had that AMBO hearing hanging over him, but...
Terry reckons he had a lot more on his mind than that. You know, the insurance money and everything. Truth is, I don't know what to think. But I reckon I should stay close to Donna. I mean, she's going to need some.
Yeah, well, you go over there as much as you want to. Lucas will be fine here.
I'll certainly be glad to do extra hours, Nick, any time.
Thanks, Bonnie.
Now, he must be hungry. His bottle's warm, I just get it.
Oh, no, it's all right. I've got it. I can manage. You can take off if you want.
Fine. I'll see you tomorrow then, Nick. Same time.
Yeah, tomorrow. Thanks.
So, how was work? Did you manage to concentrate?
Did okay. Not that it matters. I'm still the screw-up that made the big stuff-up that everyone's stressing about. Can I take him?
Yeah, of course.
Hey. Come here.
Oh.
You don't want it? You make one mistake. I mean, that's all it was. Sure, it was a big one. But do you think they'll let me forget about it, even with what's going on about Rangi? No, they won't.
Nick, I don't think you should talk about negative things if you're going to feed the baby. It's not good for their digestion.
Oh, right.
That's better. Now, I've made up some bottles, and there's dinner and some snacks in the fridge. And I'll come back in tomorrow and finish off that laundry. Here you go. Now, are you going to be okay?
Yeah.
Okay. See you, little one. Bye. See you, Nick.
See ya. And thanks.
You're welcome. I didn't know who else to turn to.
Wow, where have you been? I've been worried sick about you.
Walking, thinking.
Tash, can you go and wash your hands, please?
But my show hasn't finished
Tea's
yet.
almost ready. The, funeral parlour rung. The police have released Rangi's body.
Because they've closed the case, verdict delivered.
Yep.
Right. But I'm not satisfied, Terry. I'm sorry. I will not go blindly along with something I just don't believe.
Well, that is up to you, but, I'm going to tell Tasha what the police have said.
No, you can't do that.
She has got to know.
Terry, she's just a kid. Rangi is her father, for God's sake.
Yeah, and pretty soon people are going to be talking about how her father died. Now, I would rather tell her than have her find out from the kids at school.
Ready?
So are we, actually. Come on, Donna, I'm going to give you tea at my place tomorrow.
What?
And we might make it a sleepover, so don't wait up.
We won't.
Bye, Moira. Good night, Donna.
Bye-bye.
See you, Tash.
Well, the timing couldn't be worse.
I don't think there's ever really a good time to kill yourself.
The nursing staff assessments. Donna doesn't need that hanging over her head, not right now.
Yeah, she'll be all right. It's not like you're going to sack her.
Not if I can help it. But...
Poor Donna. I'd make a cake and take it over to her, but honestly, I'm so exhausted.
How can you be? You've been lounging around at Nick's all day.
Excuse me, childcare is very demanding. Not to mention there's a responsibility you're taking on for someone else's life.
Well, that's what the nanny's for. I mean, you're just there to... Why are you there again?
Because I love Lucas. I love feeding him and playing with him and, oh, giving him a bath is just the best. He so loves the water.
What does Bonnie do?
She's the nanny.
Yeah, but what does she do? Whenever I go around there, she's got her head in a book.
Yeah, well, she's studying. She's doing a childcare paper. There's a huge reading list.
So Bonnie studies while you look after Lucas.
Uh-huh.
Crazy job.
Yeah, well, I don't mind helping, and there's so much to do. I mean, I doubt that just one person could do everything.
There you go.
Thanks.
You can't be serious about going to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I am, Moira. Look, I heard someone's coming in from the nurses' unit to assess everybody's job performance.
Judy Brownlee. But your circumstances are a wee bit exceptional, sweetheart. Surely someone's going to point that out.
Right, by saying I'm the grieving wife of a suicide victim, that's bound to win me heaps of gold stars, Moira.
You just called Rangi a suicide victim. I know this probably doesn't help, but I found it very hard coming to terms with Eamon's death, and they died in similar ways.
Yeah, I remember.
I just couldn't believe that he would have taken drugs. It just didn't make any sense to me. And I looked for other explanations and other people to blame. But in the end, I had to accept what was in the police report.
No, not Rangi. He was a good man, Moira. He hated drugs. He would have never known he'd taken them.
Okay, well, what is your explanation then for the morphine that was in his body, for the folded clothes, for where they found him?
I don't know. I don't even understand it. But I am more and more certain by the very minute that they are wrong about Rangi. He wouldn't just leave me like that, Moira. He wouldn't do that.
Of course, no. No.
Oi.
I was just lying there.
It's the middle of the night, for goodness sake.
So go back to bed. I just want to flick over my staff notes.
What for?
I want to meet with Judy, the woman from the district health board. Be there when she's assessing my staff tomorrow.
Kate, leave this till morning.
It's almost dawn now. I might as well just keep going. Anyway, if I work all day, maybe I'll be able to sleep tomorrow night.
You're going to work?
I have to. I don't have a choice. There's no one else.
Judy, how are you? How are you? I heard you were on your deathbed. Oh, a work-related problem, nothing major. Glad to hear it. So you're conducting interviews already? Yeah, we'll crack the job a little quicker now that you're here.
How are you finding it so far?
Put it this way. You can take your matching carpet and curtains. And I'll take the peeling paint and the expert treatment of a training hospital any day.
How do you mean exactly?
Well, you've got tech nurses just about running the place. Little blonde things with an A in theory and little idea of nursing practice.
If I can...
And continuity of care. You've got nurses rostered in the theatre one day, HDU the next, and then on the wards. I mean, how can they get more than a superficial understanding of each department if they've been shoved from pillar to post?
It's not actually like that.
You'd get huffy. Resentful silence. Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than to take this personally.
How am I supposed to take it generally?
Yes, as a matter of fact. This is solely about work, not about personalities.
And the work means a lot to me.
Good. Let's get a move on then. Can you round up the actual staff files?
Of course.
Nurse, Jackson? Take a seat.
You've done what?
I tried to tell her she's mad. She won't listen.
There are some things in life, Matt, someone just has to do, and this is one of them.
Why? Because Chris got all snarky out.
But people change jobs all the time. What is the big deal?
People can change their mind all the time, too. You could do that.
Hey, Donna.
Hi.
Oh, why are you here? You were supposed to be taking leave.
I'm taking it.
Matt, she wants to be here. Leave her alone.
So, how are the interviews going? What's Judy Brownlee like?
Take a gander. Girl guide leader on steroids.
Oh.
Don't worry, her job's to slot us in, not to sack us. Word has it she's a stickler for detail. Cross T's, dotted I's, starch work history. So, make the right false impression, all fit in nicely.
Anyway, I better get going. Dump these uniforms.
So when's drinks?
I don't know. I'll give you a call, eh?
Okay, see ya.
What's going on with Tamsin?
Oh, she resigned. Long story, got a boy called Aaron.
Hey, Donna, if you want some help clearing out Rangi's locker...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Back off, Toni.
What? I was just offering to...
Being Miss Sensitivity.
Matt,
Yep.
please. Actually, Toni, I would like some help. The locker has to be done. Just like I have to be treated like a normal human being. I wish people would understand that.
You want a coffee?
Thanks.
Toni?
No, I'm right. I'm flat hunting again.
Oh, okay.
Saw this kennel last night, literally. 4 Rottweilers in the backyard, and the guy wanted 140 for the room. I said to him, look, you've got to be dressed. Oh, damn it.
No, the sponge off, hun.
Oh, I'm not running up to Brownlee looking like this. You met the one's a killer.
I don't believe it.
What?
You've actually got real food in your fridge, not just frozen pizza. What happened?
Waverley.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, she's been doing it for days now. It's been fantastic. There, look at this. Just like I bought one.
Except you didn't pay for it. Just like you're not paying for the nappy changing, the bathing, the bottle making.
Hey?
Tell me, Nick, what are you paying Bonnie for?
Everything you just said. Looking after Lucas.
Wrong, you're paying her to read. Waverley is doing everything else.
Well, she helps out. Yeah, she likes it.
Wave's not helping out. She's cooking, she's cleaning, she's making meals for you, she's keeping your house tidy, and most importantly, she seems to be taking very good care of your son.
Well, yeah, but...
Nick, you are paying the wrong person. Get rid of Bonnie.
Matt McAllister.
Oh, yeah, he's my 2IC.
Oh, yes. How did that come about?
Matt is extremely capable. I trust him implicitly.
Which is, of course, very important, but he hasn't really had the experience to be a 2IC, has he?
He's a senior nurse who has continued to prove himself.
What qualifications does he have?
Pediatrics. He has 3 certificates. I can't tell you off the top of my head. You've got the file, haven't you?
What about continuing education?
To be honest, Judy, I'm not really thinking straight right now.
Send Nurse McAllister over, would you please?
Matt.
Kate's 2IC, I understand.
Yeah, that's right.
I'd be very interested to hear your nursing philosophy.
Well, when I first started here, I had very firm views. I believed in tough love, I suppose you could say. That pandering to patients fostered dependence and probably slowed down their recovery.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I tried to get the patients to do as much for themselves as they could.
And now?
A number of people here didn't really understand my approach.
So you changed your ideas?
Yeah.
So much for very firm views. What is your new philosophy?
My new philosophy.
Well, you said you changed your approach, so what is your new approach?
Ah, Hika.
I've been informed of your recent loss. Please accept my condolences.
Thank you.
I realise you must have a lot of things to do, so you're free to go home afterwards.
Thanks.
Now, you left the ambulance service to become a medical assistant. Why?
Well, Donna wanted to gain the experience of continuity of patient care. Instead of just providing interim treatment and then sending the patients on to a hospital, she wanted the opportunity to get to know them as well.
Thank you, Kate. I did direct the question to Miss Hecker. So, tell me, where do you see a medical assistant fitting into the nursing hierarchy?
How do you mean?
Your position intrigues me. I'm unclear as to what it is a medical assistant does that a nurse can't.
Well, I think I make things easy for the nurses. I help out with a few procedures, so they're free to assist the doctors. And I'm also doing some scrub nurse training. Yeah, I'm enjoying that.
Right. I think I've got everything I need.
Thanks for joining me.
What did you want to see me about?
I wanted to let you know that I've made some decisions.
Yeah?
I've decided to accept an offer to head another cardiac unit.
That's wonderful.
It's in Toronto.
Toronto?
It's a very good offer, and there didn't seem to be anything keeping me here.
Well, that's great, Al. Happy for you.
If there's anything I can do to help you get set up again.
Well, there is one thing.
Yeah, name it.
A divorce. There's no going back, Al. We need to get this finished once and for all.
Hey, Donna.
Hey.
I saw Kate. She said you had your interview today.
Interviewing like an exercise in self-destruction.
Well, if you're off your game, that's hardly surprising.
You know what I'd give to see that front door open, see my husband walk in.
I know.
They sent his body to the undertakers.
That's good. At least you can get on with it now.
Yeah, burying him. Adam, not knowing what happened to him, what he went through in those last hours.
Well, to some extent, it would have been a relief for him. I mean, if he was feeling that bad, then...
I don't. Don't you talk to me like he did this on purpose.
But...
No. I'm sick of it, Adam. Do you listen to me? You didn't know Rangi like I did. He wouldn't have taken drugs, no matter what.
Look, I know it's a terrible shock, Donna, but post-mortems don't get it wrong. They found drugs in Rangi's body. And there was no sign of struggle, so...
Yeah, right. So he knew whoever did this to him. They took him by surprise. You think I'm mad, don't you? But I tell you what, I do not care. Because I'm not betraying my husband's memory.
She's a medical assistant. Well, a luxury of the private system.
I've never heard her described as a luxury before. She's worked very well wherever she's been assigned.
She does initial assessments, she takes blood, she inserts drips, ECGs, all sorts of things.
All work nurses should be doing. They're not, then I say they're used to underperforming.
But Donna has been with us in one way or another for many years, and we can't fire her, not now.
Oh, that's an emotional response to her current circumstances. Well, I certainly understand it. Doesn't change the fact that there's no position for her in our system.
But you just said that the department's been run for far too long with a lack of senior staff. Donna is an experienced medical professional. She's been making an effort to upskill recently, and I can guarantee that she'll go even further once she's over the funeral and she's back to work.
Have I not made myself clear? Donna is not a nurse. And using medical assistants instead of RNs makes a mockery of the whole system. She has to go.
Would you like a few minutes alone?
Yeah, would, thanks. Oh, my darling Ray. How could this happen? How could it? I'm not going to let it go. I promise, my darling, no matter what anyone says, for the sake of Tash and Toga, I'm not going to let it go.